You guys are already here. Well, that's great because I've got something I want to tell you today. I have got something up my sleeve that is... I want to show you one way that I have been able to achieve some of the things that I've achieved. It's super simple. You're going to follow along with me and you're going to do it. What am I talking about? Well, I hate to say the word flip, but we are going to take a simple, cheap item that we already own, whether it's free or whether you've got $1,000 in it, I don't know, whatever the item is. We're going to decide that we want to get rid of that, and we are going to flip our way to whatever your goal is. My goal is to take an item around here that I have zero money in, that does still have a value to it. You almost throw it away, but you decide not to. That is what I'm going to take, and I'm going to flip my way in the next 365 days into a new hot rod. Not new, but new to me. A drivable hot rod. Like I need another one. But I'm not gonna stop there, because I've got plans in 2026 to take that hot rod and flip my way all the way up to, hey, a beach house maybe. Who knows? Don't give up, don't stop, and don't go anywhere, because I'm gonna show you what I'm fixing to flip, and then I wanna encourage you to get off the couch, get out in the garage, shed, trunk, wherever you've got something, find it, and let's flip our way to something cool, okay? You can do it, I can do it, let's do it together. Money, we gotta leave the cave, kill something and drag it home, so to speak. With that being said, we're gonna play a little game. This game is called Sell and Swap, all right? We're gonna take a pair of rusted headlights, all right? These are guide headlights from the 1930s for a Ford. Had a few sets of these things in the past, and I've had these for probably 20 years and I've never done anything with them. We're gonna take these, we're gonna put them on eBay, we're gonna put them on Facebook Marketplace, we're gonna put them on the Ham, we're gonna put them on everything we can put them on that's free, that doesn't cost us any money. We're gonna sell these, and we're gonna roll that money into something else. We're gonna continue to flip hot rod parts, tools, and cool stuff all the way through the end of the year. We're gonna see how much money these old headlights brought us. Now, we can swap, we can trade, we can do whatever we wanna do. If you guys wanna play along, maybe in the next month or two, we'll all come together on a live meet and greet and see exactly where we're at on our swapping and trading. You can trade every day, every week, every month. We may turn these things into a car in a few months. Take that car, turn it into a better car. Let's see how far we can go without putting any money with it. And that's the key. I cannot put any money with this. Now, if I trade it for something and it's got a dollar value, then we'll know where I'm at. But this is gonna be a cool game. If you're in, you're on board, give this video a thumbs up and let's start trading. All right, so before I made the intro that you're watching now for this new video series, I made a video of what I found that I wanted to flip. I am 100% transparent with you guys. There's no tricks, there's no games. I would never lie to you. We're doing this together, and I want to show you what I traded for. But here's what I did. I put those headlights on Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist. Now be careful, guys. Both of those have scammers like you would not believe. I don't want any of you guys to lose your money, lose your item, or get in trouble on the side of the road somewhere with somebody trying to rob you. So use your common street sense, common sense, whatever you got, just use it. All right, so here's what I did. I listed them for $100, which was more than I felt like they were worth. I had a good friend reach out because we were friends on Facebook. He reached out and said, I'll give you $100 for them. I told him, I was like, Tim, I'll take 80 for them. I intended on putting a little bit of extra on it because I knew somebody would talk me down and I wanted to make them feel good. So how about you give me $80 for them? So he came over, he gave me $80 for them. We had a car club meeting that night. So one of the guys in the car club brought a bunch of junk up there in the back of his pickup truck, and I still had that $80 on me, okay? My intentions were to find the best value that I could find that I did not want to be attached to. That's the worst thing about this game, is that you trade for something and you get attached to it and now you're stuck, okay? Now if that happens, if you get attached to something, let's say you've reached up to the $500 mark, you find something and it's worth $500, $1,000, whatever it is, you can't live without keeping that item. Do yourself a favor, keep the item, but buy it from yourself. Now you've got that $1,000 or $500, whatever you valued that item at. That way you won't have to start over. Buy the item from yourself, take that money and continue to play the game. Now that happens to all of us. Eventually that's going to happen to me in this game. I'll find something that I've traded for that I want to keep, but I'm not going to let that stop me. I'm going to buy it for myself and keep going. All right, so with that being said, let me show you what I swapped for or bought at the car club meeting. So in this one video, I've already sold my item and flipped for this. These are 1963 Ford R-Code caps. They're in pretty good shape, other than the fact that they've been stored somewhere and got dirt daubers and stuff like that. That's pretty common in my area. I don't know where you live, but the bees, dirt daubers, build these muddy nests. So if you leave something sitting outside or in a barn, that's what's going to happen. This evidently was the one that was stacked on the top. So now what I'm going to do, I am going to clean these up because they had got a decent value to them. Not in this condition. They're probably worth about what I've got in them. Now, I took that $80 that I made and I paid $50 for these. All right, I've still got $30 left over, but we're going to turn that $50. I'm still looking for a $30 item, but I'm going to turn that $50 right there into something, hopefully by the end of the week. But I've got to get these things cleaned up and get them in better condition than I bought them so I can make a profit. Let me clean them up and let's see what they look like. It is pretty cold outside. Well, we're going to try to get this stuff done. Looks like Eddie's coming to help. These are called dog dish hubcaps. And I guess I know why now. He thinks he's getting fed. He's helping, guys. I hope he's not getting any eating dirt. But and just like that, the magic of television, they are now scrubbed down and already look twice what I paid for them. We're going to try to clean them up and try to hand paint some of that. Not all of it. I don't want them to look too perfect. Don't want to try to make anybody think that I'm fooling them. But I'm going to go ahead and repaint some of that semi-gloss black in there to make them look like they're really good drivers. But there's no dents in them. There's no dents at all, and they look great on the backside. They're not reproduction. They are original 63 Ford Galaxy R-Code caps. The R-Code is where the value comes in. You can see these caps selling anywhere from $200 for a set of 4 all the way up to $1,500. We're going to try our best to get these looking as best we can without putting any money into them. All right, so don't be hating on me. Don't be laughing at me. But for $30, I bought this Victoria's Secret bag, which is only carrying what I really wanted, and that is a lot of vintage gas station maps, okay? So there is no limit on what you can trade for. All right. I mean, these date back all the way to the 50s, 60s, 70s. Vintage gas station maps. There's some street maps for Houston. All right, so you look at this and say, Spanky just lost 30 bucks. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I did or not. Manhattan street maps, $1.95. All right, look at there. It's got the World Trade Centers on it. God bless all those people. But anyway, we're going to take this, and we're either going to sell the bag, the maps, and everything all at once, or we're going to individually sell each one of these maps. But if I sold each map for 50 cents, I'd get all my money back. And I looked on eBay just for kicks and grins, and this bag right here has sold anywhere from $20 or anywhere from $10 to $50. And this thing's in perfect condition. I guess he swiped it out of his wife's closet just so he could put his maps in it. But somebody's going to want this bag to go to the beach in. Anyway, there's where I'm at right now. This finishes out I bought the hubcaps for $50. I bought this right here for $30. That's the $80 that we made off of the headlights. And I've got to list this stuff. So let's get started. So I always have people ask me, that's a cool barber chair, do you want to get rid of it? Absolutely not. This chair has worked out more problems than Kenny Chesney's blue chair, rocking chair sitting on the beach. I mean, if I have to think about something, I come to the barber chair, and this thing helps me get things worked out. And I'm also fixing to use it to list up some hubcaps, and we're going to list up a couple of those road maps. I'm probably going to list the whole group that I bought together, and then I'll probably pull a few of the ones that I think are the most valuable out, and we'll sell those separately. So first thing we're going to do is take some, I took some pictures of the hubcaps. I've already got them, finished. I'll post a picture of them right now. So here's what they look like right now, and I'm going to go ahead and put those up for sale on eBay, Facebook Marketplace, and I guess I'll do Craigslist. Now, the eBay is going to get me more viewers, more potential buyers than any other spot, because there's people looking for that item, and if they're looking for that item, then they're already expecting to pay a premium price for it, or not a premium price, but they're expecting to pay fair market value. Facebook Marketplace, that is where the guys that are flipping through there laughing at you because you've got something for sale for $300, but they just saw one for $30 at a yard sale, so they think you're an idiot. But what they don't know is you bought it for $30 at the yard sale, and now you're selling it for $300 because that's what the value of it is. So I'm gonna put these hubcaps on Facebook Marketplace quickly for, I don't know, I hadn't figured it out yet. 300 maybe, 350. I'm gonna put them on eBay for 360. Do I think they're gonna bring that? It doesn't matter. I'm going to put them on there for that because that's higher than some and cheaper than some. I'll let the customer or the buyer determine what they're worth. I'm going to put it on there for an offer so they can make me offers on it. They can make me offers all the way down to 50 bucks, all the way up to what it's listed for. It doesn't matter to me if they bring top dollar. I am flipping my way. I want to get rid of these things as quick as I can. I've cleaned them, I painted them, I'll show you, you saw the picture, you know what they look like. I want to get rid of them as quick as I can, because we're going to buy something else and keep this game going. All right, so I started this game a week or so before the end of the year so that I could make the video and have you an update instead of just showing you what I'm doing. I want to encourage you. So I'm a week ahead of you guys, all right? So let me show you the listing and let's see if we can get these things sold before the video ends, and that way I can go ahead and give you an update. If not, I'll catch you on the next one. All right, so here we go. This is the eBay listing, and you guys aren't going to believe me. You can't make this stuff up. Here are some of the pictures that I put on eBay. And before I could even get through editing this video, boom, they sold for $339 within an hour. All right, you can't make this stuff up. There it is right there, sold. Here is what the payout looked like. Now, if you can see that or not, let's see if I can blow it up a little bit. Now, here's what the eBay payout looked like. I accepted an offer. I had them listed. I accepted an offer for $310. All right, and then you can see where sales tax was $18.50. That brought it down to $328.60. $328.60 was what you earned off of the sale. eBay collected the sales tax. You got to back that out. Then eBay kills you. All right, they took $37.70 of my profit, and then I had to pay shipping at $7.88 for me making a grand total of $264.42. But that really kind of stinks that eBay did that, but you know what? I sold them in an hour, all right? Not to mention that I listed all of the maps at the same time, 175 to 200 maps. I didn't even count them. I listed them for $80, but then I immediately turned around and went back and hit it for $65. You see what I did here? It marks out the $80 and puts in $65. And that already gives the guy on Facebook Marketplace the feeling that you discounted them, okay? So list it for more, immediately turn around and list it for less. It crosses out the high price, gives the guy a feeling of a deal, which it probably is. All right, that's less than 50 cents a piece, and some of these things sell for $5 a piece if you want to sell them over the end of the year. I need to flip this into something quicker. All right, I sold these in about 35 minutes. I listed them all over Facebook Marketplace, and there it is right there, sold. The guy paid me the $65, and he gave me another $15 to ship them to Indiana. So there we go. Let's add all this up real quick and see where we're at. All right, so I had this video already edited with no intentions whatsoever of coming back out here 3 hours later, 2 hours later to re-edit the video and post it even later. It was already set up to launch on the channel about an hour and a half ago. But when I accepted the guy's offer and he paid me, I changed the time on YouTube for it to launch later so that I could add that in. Meanwhile, while I was dealing with that, the guy on Facebook Marketplace ended up buying the maps. All right, I just showed you a breakdown of what I made on eBay. The breakdown of accepting the $65 plus shipping on the maps netted me $70, 71 and some change actually, because my estimated mailing cost off of the internet making a label was $9 or $8 and some change to mail the maps. So that has made us a total of $334.50 off of the headlights that we started with 4 days ago. All right, so with me, it's been 4 days. With you, it's only been a few minutes, the magic of television. So now I'm on right now, it's Saturday morning on the 4th, I believe, of January, and I'm already at $334. Now take in mind, I am a week ahead of you guys, okay? So that I can get this stuff out there in a time. So my 365 days ends next Christmas, all right? So with that being said, we're $334 and some change. I'm out for the hunt right now to try to buy something. I hope to have something bought by the end of the day. My goals are very, very ambitious. I'm gonna make them. I want you to make your goals. So right now, get through watching the video, go find you something that you don't want anymore. You may want a new fishing boat. Well, let's take one of your old fishing rods and some of your lures, turn those into something really quick. Trade them for a bowling ball. Trade the bowling ball for a shotgun. Trade the shotgun for another boat. Not the boat that you want, but the boat that you traded for. Flip it, and flip it. Trade, buy, sell, trade. Just get off the couch, get out in the garage, and go make some money for your next project. This is Spanky. Hope you enjoyed it. Play along. If you got something out of the video, help me out. Like it, and please subscribe. I don't usually ask y'all for that. I'm going to ask you a little bit more often now. Please subscribe. It's free. It helps you keep up with me, and it's going to help you keep up with this game a lot better. So I hope I gave you some inspiration. Now let's go do something with it. I'm out of here.